Alright, so last video I pretty much had this design and you know, it went pretty well until we got near space and it spun out of control completely. And I don't know if this has anything to do with it, but I found out, if you look here, look, this texture is completely glitching out, if you can see that on the video. Don't know if the one at the top has that. Let me check real quick. Yeah, the top one doesn't have that at all, but the bottom one is all glitchy. And the reason why that is because when I place that, it placed 3 at the same time, even though it was only supposed to place 1. And I'm not sure if I can actually place a single one, if this would actually, you know, work at all. Because essentially, I think what the game is trying to do is only connect it to 1 point, and then I think it needs to have, you know, 3 of them. And I'm gonna try and, let's see, E. No, there's actually only 1 there, so that seems to work. The tape is still on, but I doubt that that is the only reason that it spun out of control. I mean, let's be honest. I'm gonna take the top part off. I think I'll take this off. Wait, no. This. Wait, how am I gonna do this? I'll take this off, remove this in its entirety, and attach this. It should still have its own save file. And I'm gonna try and launch this. Oh wait, we have double decouplers now. And see if that will go any better. I have to quickly go over the stages. It's a lot tinier, and I don't know how far it'll get, but let's see. These stages shouldn't be affected at all, because I didn't touch that. Then we have, yeah, see, it goes wrong right there. This has to separate individually. Actually, these can separate at the same time. I don't actually need this one at all. That stage is completely unnecessary. Wait, I'm doing it wrong again. I need to grab the middle one, remove this. Because when that part decouples, like, this entire part has to decouple. So let's see. That and these stages should be the same time. And this is pretty much an emergency decouple if I have to, you know, land with a parachute. Like, I shouldn't use this. It's just there just in case. So we'll save the total derp 2. And we're gonna try and launch it again and see if this time it'll be any different. I doubt it, but you never know. It's worth a shot. Alright, all we do now is pretty much hope that it's more stable than before. It seems pretty wobbly, but I just want a stable asparagus system to put at the bottom of pretty much anything, just to, you know, be able to launch big objects into space reliably. So that's something that I'll probably be focusing on for a while. Obviously, this isn't something big, this is something really tiny, but I definitely, you know, I'll probably just start increasing the weight bit by bit if this essentially works. Also, I should have taken these off, because apparently the game doesn't take into account any sort of, well, aerodynamic drag, I suppose, so it doesn't matter if these surfaces are flat or pointy. So if I do an extra run, I'll probably take those off, because all they really do is add weight, from what I can understand. So yeah, it's another thing to consider. It's already spinning now, so that's pretty terrible. And I don't know why. I really don't know why. I can stabilize it. And we're still going pretty strong. But I really get the idea that once we're in space, it'll just start spinning again. And it won't be much different. In which case, I'll probably do several launches off screen and just continue when it's actually working. Because God knows not many of my designs work. Let's see. We've got 60k. Let's just wait for 80k again. See if we can still control the thing. So let's stop it here. It seems relatively stable this time around. I don't have control over the spin right now. But that's, well, very little. Very little. That's probably because I'm just not boosting or anything, and these fins obviously have no effect. This seems to be working really smoothly. Okay. So it's already going a lot better than before. Oh, there it goes again. I think it's because there's like 2 engines on here. It's just, it doesn't want to... Oh. Oh boy. Let's just decouple this entire thing. Can we stabilize this? I don't think so. I'm really not sure what side to spin at. Like, oh. Oh, here we go. RCS save. What the? There's just something about this thing that does not want to work. And I don't know what that is. What are these? There are pieces of space tape that are left behind. Okay, so I'm sort of creating an orbit right now, but it's going really, really badly. Design changes I made didn't really matter. I have an anti-spinning SAS module right there that's really not helping too much, but at least it's going better than before. Be able to create a nice orbit here, at least where we are in orbit, but still it's going horribly bad, I'd say. I'm afraid that as soon as I turn off SCS... No, it's not spinning out of control. But I think it has something to do with this right here. Not necessarily because it's supposed to go wrong, but I think the game just doesn't... I don't know, want this to work somehow. Because this part is really wobbly and unstable. I don't know if I can fix that in any way. But, just for sake of trying, let's get... Oh, we're very, very misaligned here. Whoa. 173. Jesus. Okay. We're actually very close to this. Maybe we can set up a maneuver there. That's worse, probably. Oh, it isn't? How's this not worse? It doesn't look right at all. Yeah, that's terrible. Go the other way. Minus 171. This is so confusing. Why is it... Let me remove this for a bit. Okay, so pretty much completely redesigned the top half, and it's still spinning out of control. So, well, not totally, but it's not stable in any way, as you can see. So, what just happened? Whoa, what just happened? Why didn't they let go? Okay, now I'm confused. Those should have let go. Like, they're not here anymore. I guess it glitched out or something? I'm not sure what just happened. Again, totally horrible orbits. Very little control. I can't manually detach these, it seems. It just didn't work for some reason. But you can see that if I turn the SAS module off, it's impossible for me to adjust my course. I can't do anything about it. I'm guessing I just have to ditch these engines before I get to space or something, but whatever this is, it's not working out at all. Like, I can't control it, and the orbit just gets out of control. I can't steer it at all. It's just not doing anything. Even with RCS, it's a no-go. So I have no idea what's so wrong with this, but one thing's for sure, it's terrible. So we're gonna try again with pretty much the same thing without the winglets and see if that makes any difference whatsoever. It might. Maybe it's just the winglets spinning me out of control when I get to space. I have no idea. They shouldn't make a difference. I mean, it's frickin' space. What do winglets do? But I guess weight-wise, they could bring me off balance or something? I don't know. I'm not seeing the logic behind why it spins out of control. Maybe this is my stupidity or whatever, but I don't get it. So I'm gonna keep trying with slight redesigns until I figure it out, because that's the only way I learn from this game. But it spun out of control, so it wasn't the top part. Like the top part being a tripod or whatever the hell you want to call it, that wasn't doing it. It's probably the fact that there's like 2 big engines left at the end. I don't know. As I said, I can't quite explain or understand it. We're still spinning, although not severely. Going towards 30k. Again, I want to go for an 80k, but you can see it's doing the same thing. I'm wondering if it might have anything to do with these engines, mainsail liquid engines, because you can see them tipping back and forth, like they're steering on their own. See what the RCS does with the SAS module on. It just spins it in the opposite direction. So the RCS doesn't really work either. Also, we're way overshooting what we need. Let me fast forward nearer to the apoapsis. I really want to know what's going on here. Something tells me it's not something that's it's just gonna go away. I'm gonna stop it right about here. I'm going to attempt to manually steer it in the proper direction without the SAS on. Hope that it works out. It's a lot harder when it's like trying to spin and stuff. Let's stop it here if we can. Just go full thrust. It's not... I guess the winglets were doing something bad. I guess the real question is, will this work this time? Ah, I see. Major staging design flaw. Those stages both go off. Like, this is not attached to this anymore. Even though... Yeah, there we go. See? I fucked up the staging, for one. Obviously, we're not going to get this under control again. But that still doesn't have anything to do... Well, this is going to crash. This is going to horribly crash. That's for sure. I can't control it, so I can't really turn it back in the right direction. There's absolutely no controlling this thing, no matter what I do. Oh. Wow. Okay. I still have no idea what direction to go in, so I'm going to stick to my statement. Let me just see for the hell of it. I don't think this is going to work anymore, because, I mean, we wasted so much fuel, but maybe we can at least orbit it, I suppose. With this, it's not going to go anywhere, clearly. It's a shame. But I'm going to try different engines on the same thing, I suppose. At least on the big parts. And fix the staging. Clearly, fix the staging. So I guess this is the final try with very weak engines to at least get this thing off the ground. And it won't get off the ground with these even. I really don't know what to do about this. I'm going to give it one last redesigning shot. So, I don't really expect this to work. It has 4 heavy boosters, and the last 3, I guess, are tinier ones, fuel efficient ones. It's already spinning now, so this is even worse. It really is. There's no doubt about it. So we're gonna sit it out. See what happens. If anyone has any idea why pretty much all of these designs spun out of control, let me know, because I honestly don't have a clue why they're so unstable. I really don't. I mean, I used this this asparagus design before without issues. And it just confuses the crap out of me, it really does. At least the fuel's gonna last a lot longer this way. Oh, the middle one's not going off. Where the hell did I leave the middle one? Great. Can I fix that? No, I can't. Well, make the best of it and set it off when the next engines get ditched, I suppose. But that's going to take a while by the looks of it. We will have a full tank when we get up there, which I suppose is nice, but since it's already, you know, not very stable, don't think it'll make a huge difference. See how high up we are? That's pathetic. That's really low. Yeah, look at that. Not doing well at all. I think I'm just gonna plummet back down once these last two heavy thrusters get ditched. But we'll see. Experimentation, folks. Yeah, you can see the speed going down. I'm pretty sure this is gonna plummet. It's not looking good. This is just too much weight. Like, this is just gonna crash right back down. I can try and maybe save it, ditch that, and hope that maybe it can make it on its own. Again, though, it's spinning, even with the SAS that's supposed to prevent it. As soon as I enable it, it spins. And even without it, you can see it doesn't really want to come to a halt anywhere there. I'm just gonna let this do its thing, see where it goes. It's already a failed launch anyway. So confusing. Alright, well, let's get to 80. Oh, great. It's going the other way now. Well, screw this flight. We're not going to get anywhere with this one, so I hope someone can explain what happened, and maybe I'll fix it. You know, be able to fix it in next video, but I have no idea. I really, really don't have any idea. Also, those stairs are really messed up. Whatever. Hope you enjoyed. See you next video.